I remember watching season 1 of Arcane a couple years ago and thinking, this is one of the most impressive TV shows I've ever seen. From an animated standpoint, it was incredible. From a musical standpoint, writing, voice acting, everything just off the charts. And it got a second season. I remember recommending the first season to like literally everybody I know, bullying them into watching it. And a lot of people loved it. The show won a lot of awards. And we're back for season 2. And you know, when a show has an incredible first season, you sometimes worry about sophomore slump. Season 2 gonna fall off a little bit, and really quite the contrary. I think, I don't know, Netflix should be charging us more. Quite honestly, this is incredible. I don't know what to say. The first 3 episodes are out. They're releasing it like 3 episodes at a time. So I'm not really going to dive too much into these first 3 episodes, even though they're fantastic. But it's more just the fact that as I watch this show, is this the best animated show ever made? In the opening credits of the show, they even say that the animation was created by these 2 people. I remember Spider-Verse inventing an animation style for their movies, and it looks fantastic. And Arcane just exists in that same realm of like a level of animation, a style of animation, a skill that we have rarely seen, like ever in the history of like creative properties. I've never seen a show this good. I think that over these first 3 episodes, within the first 10 minutes or so, I was definitely feeling like maybe it's a little slow, maybe it's good, maybe I've lost my interest in the show. I don't know, you never know. I was very nervous because it took a bit of a hiatus. Obviously it takes a long time to make a show like Arcane, and it was completely wrong. First episode, by the time it's over, I was ready to run through a wall. I was freaking pumped up. The next 2 episodes are fantastic. The end of episode 3 is, I don't know, I didn't watch Game of Thrones, but it seems like Game of Thrones level swerves and storytelling and character development, and there's just so much happening in this show in the best way imaginable. But the real treat so far, if I had to pinpoint one of the things that's been the best of one of the most amazing shows ever made, animation and music. I don't know how they keep coming up with songs that work for this show as well as they do. They make all the music from scratch, which is incredibly impressive. It's also why it probably takes the show like 3 years in between seasons. And some of the animation, I mean, there were scenes in the first season of the show, obviously, that could have been paintings, could have been hanging in museums. And in episode 3 of season 2, the whole episode could have been a painting. There were like, every frame was so, I don't know, expertly thought through and crafted and cinematic. And I sometimes I talk about cinematography in animated shows and movies because I think it requires that much more level of thinking and creativity, because it's traditionally not like a 3-dimensional medium you're working with. But like, forget all that fancy stuff. It's incredible. Arcane is back. I really don't have too much to say right now. I'm amazed. I'm so happy the show's back. I can't wait for the next 3 episodes. I'll probably be talking about it every week because I just love talking about this show. And Caitlin, I cannot wait to see where Caitlin's story is headed.